A new COVID variant with multiple mutations detected in South Africa raises global alarm. UK, Singapore and others stop flights from 6 countries. Europe's first case of new COVID variant is detected in Belgium. Amid surge in cases in US and Europe, India to resume all international flights from the 15th of December. Flights from at-risk countries to be restricted. On Constitution Day, a bitter political battle. Prime Minister Modi says that a party ruled by one family is a threat to democracy. 14 opposition parties boycott the celebrations. Farmers plan to march to Parliament on Monday when the winter session begins. As they complete 1 year of the protests, farmers gather at protest sites. There's heavy security ahead of the Monday's planned march. Again, unprecedented rain in parts of Tamil Nadu. Tuticorin witnesses heavy rain. Schools and colleges to stay shut in Chennai and Tuticorin on Saturday. And in Gurugram, during Namaz prayers, there are disruptions with chants. Right-wing groups bully, make travesty of faith. Police watch, say, this is not our jurisdiction. Hello and welcome to NDTV 24/7. I'm Rohit Wellington. Let's begin with our top story. A new mega mutated COVID variant has sparked alarm across the world. B11529 has 50 mutations, 30 in the spike protein. There are fears that the new variant could evade vaccines. It has been identified in South Africa and cases have been found in Botswana, Hong Kong and Israel. Europe's first case has now been detected in Belgium. At least 5 countries have restricted flights from South Africa. India has called for tighter screening for new strain. The new variant has spooked investors as well. It has been the worst day for Sensex in 7 months.
A new coronavirus variant first identified in South Africa has crashed the global stock markets and led to a few countries banning travelers from South Africa. The variant is currently known as B11529. There are 100 cases of this variant in South Africa, 4 in Botswana, 2 in Hong Kong, where fully vaccinated individuals have been infected.
What we do know is that this variant has a large number of mutations. And the concern is that when you have so many mutations, it can have an impact on how the virus behaves.
So what do we know about this new variant? The B11529 has 50 mutations, 30 in the spike protein alone. What does this mean? Now the virus enters the body through the spike protein. So changes in the spike protein could make this variant difficult to detect. The new variant could also be more transmissible as a result of these mutations. Changes in the spike protein could enable immune escape mechanism, which means that this variant could potentially infect those individuals who have natural or vaccine immunity.
Meanwhile, India will resume scheduled international flights from the 15th of December, subject to conditions. That's what the Civil Aviation Ministry has said, noting that the matter has been reviewed and the competent authority had decided to resume such flights to and from India. The Aviation Ministry said that 14 countries designated by the Health Ministry as at risk and with whom there is an existing air bubble agreement would be allowed to resume 75% of the pre-COVID operations. Countries designated as at risk but without air bubble agreements with India would be allowed to resume 50% of the bilateral capacity entitlements. The decision to resume international flights comes amid concern over the new strain detected in South Africa and rising cases in US and Europe. Now, COVID has struck Karnataka educational institutions. Now, in Dharwad in the state, Medical College has been declared a COVID cluster as 182 students and staff members have tested positive there. In Bengaluru, 12 students of a nursing school have tested positive, while in Bengaluru itself and in Whitefield, 34 people have tested positive in a boarding school. In some other news, the Serum Institute of India, the world's largest vaccine maker, has resumed exports of coronavirus vaccines to the UN-backed COVAX distribution program on Friday after halting most of the overseas sales in March this year. The company was to have been COVAX's main supplier, but an explosion of cases in India resulted in a cut-off of exports. The other big story, Prime Minister Modi launched an all-out attack on the Congress on Friday after 14 opposition parties skipped the Constitution Day event in Parliament. The Prime Minister said that a party ruled by one family is a threat to democracy. The Congress hit back.
हम भारत के लोग भारत को एक संपूर्ण प्रभुत्व संपन्न
In Parliament, the preamble of India's Constitution being read by President Kovind to mark Constitution Day.
लोकतंत्रात्मक गणराज्य बनाने के लिए
But missing from the audience, around 14 opposition parties boycotted the ceremony, claiming the BJP government is violative of the Constitution and also for not being invited properly. This includes the Congress, the TMC, the DMK, NCP and others. This prompted the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attack the Congress for dynastic politics.
लेकिन जो पार्टी पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी एक ही परिवार चलाता रहे, पार्टी की सारी व्यवस्था परिवारों के पास रहे, वो लोकतंत्र, स्वस्थ लोकतंत्र के लिए सबसे बड़ा संकट होता है। जब सदन में इस विषय पर मैं बोल रहा था 2015 में बाबा साहब आंबेडकर की 150वीं जयंती के निमित्त इस काम की घोषणा करते समय विरोध आज नहीं हो रहा है, उस दिन भी हुआ था। कभी हम सोचे कि आज अगर हमें संविधान निर्माण करने की नौबत होती तो क्या होता। आज के संदर्भ में देखें तो पता नहीं संविधान का एक पेज भी हम पूरा कर पाते।
The Congress hit back, attacking the Prime Minister and his government of being autocratic.
An undemocratic Prime Minister, an autocrat Prime Minister is talking about the Constitution. Even today's function, he has not invited properly to all opposition party leaders.
Later, Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana defended judicial intervention, saying it was to nudge the executive.
Then there are attacks on the judiciary in the media, particularly social media. These attacks appear to be sponsored and synchronized.
Since it started in 2015 by the Modi government to take note of the role of Baba Saheb Ambedkar, considered the author of the Constitution, this is an event that has seen the opposition boycott a number of times. The stage is set for a stormy winter session of Parliament. The government wants to pass and repeal the farm laws bills on the first day, but the intention of the opposition is to continue to raise people's issues. Either way, both the government and the opposition know that Parliament this time will need to function. With camera person Sashikant, Sunit Prabhu, NDTV.
The farmers on Friday marked 1 year of protest against the 3 farm laws, which the government is now set to withdraw in the Parliament session. Farmers, meanwhile, plan to march to Parliament on Monday when the winter session begins. There's heavy security ahead of the Monday's march.
86-year-old Nachintar Singh says he has been here every single day, through rain, blazing sun and now another winter. He has kept this chart, a diary.
पहले हम लोग 26 नवंबर को यहाँ आए थे, इतनी सर्दी हो गई थी, बाद में मतलब दिसंबर में इतनी सर्दी हो गई, कितनी बहुत ज़्यादा, मेरे को मैं मरने वाला था यहाँ पर.
Like Nachintar Singh, Indrajit Singh of Udham Singh Nagar, Uttarakhand says he has been at the West Delhi border along with his family for the past 1 year. He also took part in 26 January march on his tractor and claims that Delhi police has filed 3 cases against him. But he continues with the agitation.
26 जनवरी में हम खुद शामिल थे, आईटीओ पे पहुंचे, हमारा नंबर ट्रेस हुआ, मेरे पे खुद 3 मुकदमे हैं. आरोप यही है कि आपने यहाँ आके हुड़दंग मचाया है और जिसमें कि 33 धारा है. अच्छा, जिसमें 307 भी है, 270 भी है और ऐसी धारा है, अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर भी है.
And many more continue to arrive, rejecting the Prime Minister's appeal to leave. Not just to mark 1-year anniversary of the agitation and celebrate the announcement on the rollback of the farm laws. With Parliament starting, the Delhi police is increasing security.
जो किसानों द्वारा जो नवंबर 26 का एक आह्वान दिया गया है उसके ऊपर हम अपनी नजर भी बनाए हुए हैं. इसके लिए हम जो भी उचित पुलिस इंतजामात होता है पेशेदार तरीके से उसको लगाए हैं.
For small businesses and residents nearby, the continuing protest means continuing sacrifices.
और 25-30 साल से हम यहाँ पे करके मतलब कर ही रहे हैं और खा रहे हैं. ठीक है जी, अब जब से ये आए हैं इनकी वजह से ही प्रॉब्लम है. पहले मतलब 75 पैसे काम था, आज 25 पैसे काम है.
Despite one of the key demands of the farmers fulfilled, the farm union leaders remain adamant to continue with the agitation till the rest of their demands are also not met. And while after a year's protest, the farmers have seen some victory, the question is whether the government will resume talks with the farmers to ensure that the farmers do not have to live on the roads like this for more time. With camera person Sushil Rathi and Sanjay Kaushik, Akshay Dongre for NDTV.
Now, with just a few months to go for elections, the Aam Aadmi Party is making every effort to expand its turf beyond Delhi. But is it working? Here's a ground report.
एक मौका आम आदमी पार्टी को भी देके देखो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. एक मौका आम आदमी पार्टी को देके देखो, जैसे दिल्ली में परिवर्तन किया ऐसे पंजाब में भी परिवर्तन करेंगे.
The Delhi Chief Minister in Amritsar making a strong pitch for his party. But will it work? Last time the Aam Aadmi Party only won 20 of the 117 seats in Punjab. Their MPs fell from 4 in 2014 to just 1 in 2019. But in central Amritsar, a Congress bastion, the ruling party dominates the hoarding space. The MLA here is Om Prakash Soni, the current Deputy Chief Minister of the state. But those like Sukhdev Singh, who has served the Congress party as ward worker for the last 40 years, says he may be crossing sides.
40-45 साल तो सेवा जिहड़ी है कांग्रेस की कीती है. हर वारी सरकारां वेखी दियां कुछ नहीं करदियां, कह के मतलब कि हर किसी नूं टाल दिंदियां. ते मैं कहंदा जी एक मौका जिहड़ा है केजरीवाल नूं जरूर मिलना चाहिए. जिहड़ी वोट है जिहड़ी केजरीवाल नूं जिहड़ी है पैनी चाहिदी आ. ये सरकार जिहड़ी अगे आवे ते गरीबां दा जिहड़ा जो भी मतलब कि हक बनदा गरीबां नूं मिलना.
Jyoti Khanna voted for the Congress in 2017 because they promised of a drug-free state. But she says this poll promise hasn't been fulfilled yet.
जैसे कैप्टन साहब ने बोला था कि पंजाब नशा मुक्त होगा, वैसे हुआ नहीं है. खुद आंखों से देख रही हूँ, डेली इंजेक्शन लगाते हुए, सड़कों पे गिरते हुए लड़कों को. बहुत बुरा आ रहा है. जैसे कि कैप्टन सरकार आई है, जो उन्होंने वादे करे थे कोई नहीं हुए. पब्लिक को रिक्वेस्ट कर रही हूँ कि एक बार उनकी पार्टी आए और वो देखें कि वो कैसे काम कर रहे हैं आम आदमी.
The COVID-induced pandemic forced Manpreet Singh, a religious artist, to drive e-rickshaws for a living. Born and raised in Punjab, he says the youth wants a change.
जब से हम जन्म लिया, पंजाब की धरती में हमारा जन्म हुआ था, यहीं पे. जब से होश संभाली है ना, बस कांग्रेस, अकाली, बीजेपी, कांग्रेस, अकाली, बीजेपी. नौजवान जो है पीढ़ी अब सियानी हो गई है. वो चाहते हैं कि कुछ बदलाव आए, क्योंकि उनको भी देख लिया, सबको देख लिया. अब खोने को कुछ रह नहीं गया, सब कुछ खो दिया हुआ पंजाब में. अब पाने को रह गया एक चांस कि सरकार बदले और हमारा कुछ हल हो जाए. इस बार ये इसलिए बुखलाए हुए हैं, आपस में लड़ रहे हैं. इनको मालूम है कि बंदा सही आ गया तो फिर दोबारा जाएगा नहीं, इसलिए ये आपस में लड़ रहे हैं.
But in Moga, in central Punjab, women voters do not appear to be impressed by Kejriwal's promise of ₹1,000 every month in the bank account of every woman.
चन्नी सरकार दा देख रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे काम कर रही है. वो हर एक वर्ग नूं लैके प्रोग्रेस कर रही है. जिवें कि किसी गरीब बंदे बिजली दे बिल नहीं भर सकते, उन्हां दे बिजली दे बिल करते, बसां दे किराए मतलब घटाते. बहुत कुछ इहो जिहा हैगा जिहड़ा कि आम जनता नूं बहुत फायदा होया है. 1000 रुपये महीने दे विच कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
चन्नी सरकार जो कि मतलब बहुत काम कर रही है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਨया CM ਦਾ ਚਿਹਰਾ ਐਸਾ ਆਏਗਾ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ.
The common man says, with the Akalis and the Congress, they've seen it all. On ground, there is a strong growing presence of the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab, whose politics, the common man says, is perhaps for the first time begging for change. In Punjab, with Ashwini Mehra and Dhyan Chand, Shonakshi Chakravarti for NDTV.
Welcome back. In Gurugram in Haryana, once again during namaz prayers, there were disruptions with chants. Right-wing groups bullied and made travesty of faith. Police watched and did not intervene, claiming lack of jurisdiction. Meher Pandey reports.
Sector 37 in Gurgaon, namaz is underway. This is one of the designated sites. But less than 100 meters apart is a group of right-wing Hindu people who are chanting slogans of Jai Shri Ram. Less than 100 meters apart, there is a group of a police cordon here to separate the two groups. But the situation is tense. They say they are doing a havan to commemorate the 26/11 attacks. But the actual intent of the right-wing groups is clear. This is the latest in a series of interruptions of Friday namaz in Gurgaon, which Muslims traditionally perform in a congregation. There are only 9 functioning masjids in Gurgaon, which is why open sites have been allocated by the administration. For the most part, the two groups kept their distance. But moments before the 10-minute prayer ended, a man from the Hindu group sat down in front of the Muslims and shouted Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! He says this did not constitute an interruption.
क्यों नहीं पढ़ने देंगे? खूब पढ़ के गए हैं, पढ़ के नहीं गए हैं ये, और ऐसे रहा तो नहीं पढ़ने देंगे.
Around 100 policemen were present, but less than 20 separated the two groups. The rest stood on the sidelines. The confrontation between praying Muslims and right-wing Hindu groups actually went down right here in this parking lot, and across the road is actually a police station. But they say this area is not their jurisdiction and so did not act. The Hindu right-wing protesters claim that Muslims have no permission to pray. Although this is part of a list of 37 sites designated in 2018 for namaz. When asked if they had prior permission for performing the havan today, the crowd became hostile. हमारी हवन कर रहे थे, उसके लिए आपके पास परमिशन थी?
शहीदों का जो बलिदान हुआ उसके लिए हवन किया गया था, आज ही किया ना.
लेकिन आपके पास
में एक बार हुआ.
लेकिन आपके पास परमिशन थी सर.
एक साल में एक बार हवन किया.
परमिशन थी सर? परमिशन थी इस हवन
वो
की?
जिन्होंने किया उनसे पूछिए आप.
आपने ही तो करवाया, आप बीच में खड़े थे, करवा रहे थे.
मेरे को कोई बुलाएगा तो मैं जाऊंगा बहन, इस देश का नागरिक हूँ.
अभी तो आपने कहा कि आप ये फ्राइडे से. Last week, in a show of solidarity hailed by many, a Gurdwara committee offered to open its doors to Muslims so they could offer namaz in peace. 2 days later though, the committee backtracked, saying Muslims had not sought space from them. Members of the Muslim community say the local administration had reneged on their responsibility.
बस मोहब्बत की बात है, आपने भाईचारा दिखाया, बहुत बड़ी बात है, हम उसके उन लोगों की कदर करते हैं, लेकिन जो प्रशासन ने हमें जगह दे रखी है उसमें क्यों ना पड़े.
With Ashok Mahale, Meher Pandey, NDTV.
Shifting focus to Tamil Nadu, where once again there was unprecedented rain in parts of the state. Tuticorin witnessed very heavy rain. Schools and colleges were closed in 22 districts, and on Saturday, schools and colleges will stay shut in Chennai and Tuticorin.
Thoothukudi flooded as 26-centimeter rain pounded this coastal city in southern Tamil Nadu in 8 hours. The district has received 60% more rains this season, 51 centimeter against the usual 32. Waters entered the famous Tiruchendur temple as 30-centimeter torrential rain flooded this temple town. Trains were cancelled after tracks got inundated. It's a nightmare in this Krishnarajapuram neighborhood. Water has entered all homes. It's more than 12 hours. No help has come. Rani is worried.
பண்ணுங்க, நல்லா இருப்பீங்க. சோறு கூட பொங்க முடியல, படுக்கிறதுக்கு இடம் கிடையாது. நாங்கள் ரொம்ப கஷ்டத்தில் தண்ணியில் கிடந்து தக்கு தெரிஞ்சு இருக்கோம். அதை நீங்கள் தான் பார்த்து முயற்சி பண்ணணும்.
Healthcare workers had their hands full at this government medical college hospital as water entered wards.
நோயாளியை பார்க்க வரவங்க அவ்வளோ பேரும் தண்ணியில் நீச்சல் அடிச்சு போகிற மாதிரி தான் போயிட்டு வந்துகிட்டு இருக்கோம். இது வரைக்கும் எந்த ஆக்ஷனும் இல்லை.
20,000 cusecs water is being discharged into river Thamiraparani. 5 people have died in rain-related incidents across the state. The Met Department has issued a red alert for 5 districts. Schools remain shut in 22 districts. Nearly 10,000 people had to be shifted to relief centers. The government says despite heavy rains, they managed to minimize loss with preparatory action.
There have been very few breaches of water bodies, which itself means to what extent the preparedness is there. And also in the delta areas also desilting has been taken up on a massive scale, and hence the water is draining fast even in the delta areas. So there has been tremendous effort in terms of preparedness and also in terms of response.
Tamil Nadu has already received around 65% more than normal rainfall. The reservoirs are full and the Met has forecast heavy rainfall over the next 2 days in northern Tamil Nadu. The state government says it's fully prepared. While Tamil Nadu has already sought 2,600 crore central assistance, the losses keep mounting. With Raja Solomon in Tuticorin and Suresh in Chennai, Sam Daniel, Find TV.